Hey guys, so today a new unboxing video for you. This just came in the mail despite the massive delays that are happening throughout the pandemic, and that is the Nintendo Switch Neon Blue, Neon Red edition. It's the V2 edition. Super excited. I've actually been trying to get my hands on this for a little over a month now, and surprisingly, it's just been selling out everywhere. I know Nintendo's been releasing statements saying that they've had a bit of a shortage, but they're working on ramping up supply, and that very well might be true, because when I picked this up, there was about 6 or 7 actually in stock in the store. So without further ado, let's get into this unboxing. I previously had the V1 model, and essentially what's different is that the V2 model comes with a better processor, and with that, of course, much better battery life. So the first edition had a range of 2.5 to 6.5 hours, and the second claims to have about 4.5 to 9 hours. I would say on my first edition that I was ranging between 2 and 3 hours, so on that lower end. So I'm excited to see whether the V2 actually does live up to that, up to 9 hours of battery life. So let's get into the unboxing. So in the box, nothing different whatsoever. Shows us here we have our panel, our dock, our JoyCon Grip, our 2 JoyCons, our straps, AC adapter, and our HDMI. From what I can tell, this is exactly the same box as the V1 model as well. All the same graphics. And again, all the same graphics here, just showing the different ways you can play the Switch. All right. And there it is there. My last model was actually the gray model, so I'm excited to see the neon colors here come into play. There it is, we'll just set that aside. Here they are. This actually looks a little more pink than I was expecting. And of course the blue. We have our warranty information, HDMI cable, our AV adapter, our JoyCon Grip, we have both of our straps, and of course the dock. So the dock itself, exactly the same as the V1 model. Here it is, has the Nintendo Switch logo. Just felt pads on the bottom. 2 USBs on the side. An indicator light for when it's hooked up to the TV or when it's charging. Nothing on this side. And then on the back we have a tray that just pops open to give us our AC adapter, our additional USB, and then our HDMI out. And then on the inside we just have the connector so that it can connect to the TV. Then we have our JoyCon Grip that they can just slide into on either side. And we have our neon red JoyCon here, which looks a little bit more orange in person. Maybe on camera it won't look exactly the same. A little bit surprised at the color of this actually. And then we have our neon blue. And the buttons on these actually feel a a little better than the first version. I'm not sure if they've actually changed anything here, but that's something I'll look into in a future review as well. We have both of our straps here. So again, these are reversible. They can go on either side of the switch. They come with the strap and they just slide in the top like so. And they just click right in, so they won't actually move back once you lock them. And we have our second one as well here. You just slide that in. And if you don't know which way to slide these, I know a lot of people try to go the other way like this. You can just see there's a little plus button here to line up with the plus button right there. And again, these are reversible, so you can see on the back of this one, there's a little minus indicator as well for when it hooks up to this side. So that's both of those. We have our HDMI cable. Nothing special there. On the box, it does actually refer to this as an HD HDMI, the actual term for it. It says high-speed HDMI cable. I haven't noticed this to be anything extraordinary on top of a regular HDMI that you'd likely have in your home. But it does, of course, have the Nintendo badge just on the top there. So then we have our AC adapter. Just standard, it has USB-C on the end of it, which is also what's on the bottom of the switch. It has a Nintendo badge on it. And that's it. And then, of course, we have the switch. So here we have our main display. On the top we have power and the volume rockers. We have a fan, as this is going to be doing a lot of rendering of a lot of high quality video. So of course that's going to be going, especially when you don't have it docked. The headphone jack at the top here, and then the game cartridge just goes in right there. You slide the JoyCons into either side of here. And then at the bottom you have your standard USB-C. And on the back we have our two speakers, and we have our kickstand here, which just pops open so you can set it down. And as well, if you open this, you uncover a micro SD card slot as well for expandable storage. Alright, so I have one more thing to share with you guys, and that's the Hestia Goods carrying case for the Nintendo Switch. On my last Switch, I was very guilty of just carrying it around without a case at all, so I'm really trying to do it right this time. So I got this on Amazon for about $20, and I'll put a link to that in the description below if any of you are interested in it. So we're just looking at the back of this. We can see it has a special nylon zipper, a large capacity zipper pocket, easy to take Switch out of. Holds 20 game cartridges, hook and loop to secure the Switch, and JoyCon Grip. So a lot of great stuff here, significantly protecting my Switch versus my last one. Alright, so let's just... And there it is, nothing else in the box. So very rugged. All right, let's see here. There we go. So we've got our pouches here on the top, and that's just to hold all of our cables. We have our cartridge holder here, up to 10 games. A little greeting from Hestia Goods. LCD cleaning wipes, because I believe this actually does come with 2 screen protectors. Yep, and here they are. Now these are actually glass, I believe. They're not just plastic. Yep, so these are glass. They can just stick right on. A dust absorber as well. And just a cleaning cloth. And instructions for applying the screen protector. It's just Velcro there, so it's actually 20 games, not 10. We've got 2 different pouches here. And you just take that out, and that's where the switch would go. So you'd set that in, and you'd close it. There you go. So this seems actually pretty good quality. Very rugged, doesn't seem like it would get damaged after zipping this up for sure. Yeah, so really interested to see how this goes. If you guys are interested in getting this as well, you can pick that up on Amazon. I'll have the link below in the description. All right guys, so there you go. There was the unboxing of the Nintendo Switch. Let me know in the comments what you think about this video. Feel free to like it if you actually did like it. Hit the subscribe button and that bell icon so you do see more videos every time I upload. I'm gonna be trying to upload about once, maybe twice a week, so you'll wanna stay tuned for all of that. If there's any other videos you wanna see on the Nintendo Switch, let me know. I'll be trying to post a little bit more on that in terms of gameplay. If there's any other reviews you want, perhaps accessories, that sort of thing, let me know in the comments. As well, I have a link to my Patreon. Now this will give you full behind the scenes access on the channel. It includes walkthroughs of the studio. It's going to include scripts before they're actually posted, so you'll get to see the content that's happening in these videos before it actually happens. I'll also have Q&As so that you're able to participate in shaping the future of the channel. So a lot of great stuff. Again, this is a new channel, so really excited to grow and just share everything that I learn along the way with all of you, and that all happens in the link below. So hit the subscribe button, subscribe to my Patreon, and again, let me know what you thought about this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.